Hi there, good morning. Hi everyone, good morning. It's a beautiful day in Skitlanta. It's a beautiful day in Skitlanta. Ooh. So tell me now, guys, welcome to Sharing a Review. How is everyone doing? Are you guys enjoying the first skit this morning with Iman actually called Shayla on the phone to break up with her? Was that the right thing to do? Ooh. Do you guys think Shayla will show up at Delicia to complain to Delicia, say, oh, Iman dump her? Oh boy, remember, what goes around comes around. What goes up must come down. Whatever you're buying on earth shall buy in heaven, right? So let's see. Let's see. Welcome everyone. How you guys doing? Oh my goodness. And guys, is this the final breakup between Shayla and Iman? I like you guys' take on it. Put a thumbs up if in the chat if you're liking what's going on so far. Right now, I am not even going to be excited or anything like that. Honestly, I'm not excited. I really wants to see Shayla caught them together. So I am not excited one bit because is it really the final breakup? This is the third. You do that? Do you third time the charm? Do you guys think third time the charm? Okay. Oh my goodness, I'm seeing a lot of people laughing already. That's why me gonna laugh. Oh Lordy. Good morning, guys. Welcome in. How are you guys doing? Okay. So here, good morning, dear Eklund. How are you? Welcome in. Welcome in, Goddess. How are you guys enjoying the skit this morning? Did they do it? Do you think this time is the charm, my darling? Oh my goodness. My. Ooh. So let me just finish do the roll call. So we have Goddess, we have Belinda in the house. Welcome in. How you guys doing, Belinda? Alani, good morning, Tracia. Um, all right. Angela C. Oh, you're doing beautiful, doggy. She's somewhere. Yeah, she get up when I start. She said, I can't bother with you and Shayla. So I'm going to go sit down. I already help you with Amber's situation last night. If you guys don't see it yet, I have a skit, not a skit, a short with Shayla and Amber getting married, of course. And of course, I said, Shayla, if you guys are waiting on Shayla to get calmer, it ain't coming. It ain't coming at all. And I was actually laughing at the end, but I cut that part. But anyway, let me know you guys like it. Please take a look over. Give me some likes. I like you guys' honest opinion on that. But anyway, just deviate. So Miss Darby Angela see she is saying, I'm not helping you anymore, mommy. Grandma, I'm not helping. I'm not helping. All right. So I welcome Indian, welcome in. Hi, Darlene, welcome in. All right. So, okay. So let's see what you guys are saying before I start to put you guys on the spot. So, Eklin saying, Grand Rising, Sharon. Goddess is saying, please check in, hit the like button. Thanks, chat. Okay. Thank you guys. Come on in. We're going to close the door. We're going to have fun because trust me, only thing I can do about this one when I see that I just laugh. I really laugh. You know what I mean? And let me just finish read and hear what you guys have to say. So Goddess says, good morning, Sharon, Mods, and chat. Happy Wednesday. Oh, it's Wednesday now. Oh my goodness, we're gonna have our moderator live on Anil tonight. That should be epic. Ooh. Belinda says, is this over for Shayla? Will Anthony take her back or what? Belinda, don't just the man move on with Denisha. Why you don't want to subject him to Shayla screaming? Oh my goodness. I can't help it. Belinda is just giving me jokes this morning. Good morning, Alani. So Tracy says, good morning, Sharon and chat family. Okay. All right, Alani is laughing because he's enjoying what's going on with Shayla. And every time I see those emoji, only thing I can do is try to refrain from laughing. You know what I mean? Because Shayla was inside here in her pot. She was in the slow cooker all this time cooking and laughing after you guys. She was laughing at you guys and says, I am not getting no karma because he is my man. I'm not getting an ounce of karma. You know what I mean? So may understand exactly how Shayla feel because I am the queen bee of country podcast. So why would he? I am the mother, the founding mother of this podcast. So why would he think of getting me off of this thing? You know what I mean? My goodness, my goodness. Oh Lordy Lord, I tell you. hmm So we will see what happens. All right. You know, until you're trying to move around on the screen, I just want to see what my thing was for Miss Shayla. And can I find her in the pot? No, I'm only seeing Amber and her getting married. I'm only seeing the marriage. But anyway, such is life. Such is life. Such is life. Mm-hmm. All right, so Alani said yes, he was enjoying that. Dion says hello. And Goddess is saying hit the like button to support Sharon review. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for hitting the like button. So you're liking it, eh? So Alani is the number of the first person who said he's enjoying what's going on. I tell you guys. Shayla Darlene says Shayla is not going to let go of Iman. That's easy. She is going to confront him. That is if she can find him. Do you guys think Shayla will be able to locate Iman, or Iman is going to do a missing in action? Do you believe Shayla will find a, what did I just say? I'm gonna ask you guys. Hold on. Okay. Oh, sometime when I think, will Iman go into hiding from Shayla? Yes, ma'am. Oh boy, I tell you. Oh, Shayla, Shayla, Shayla. What are we gonna do with her? What are we gonna do with Shayla this morning? So, guys, here goes with our first poll, and let's see how you guys do with that. So let me just get this thing here on the road. Let's spell our name proper. So, is Amon hiding from Shayla? Yes, ma'am. Because you know, if he sees her in person, he won't be able to deny her. Because when him look at her, he must say, my goodness, me can't broke up with her, man. Me can't broke up with her. But you know, are they really giving us Shayla karma? Yeah, that's what I should ask you. And that's what I should put a thumbs up in the chat if Shayla actually getting her karma. Or this is just a little teasing before the fall. You know what I mean? Let me just take a sip of this coffee. Okay. All right. So let's see what you guys are saying. Tracia says, let Shayla feel how Amber felt. Tracia, right now, how she gonna feel how Amber feel when them a break up and over phone. Does that make sense? The best way for Shayla to feel how Amber felt, everyone, in my humble opinion, is that Shayla caught them together in bed. That's the only thing. I don't want her to keep them on the couch and hug up a kiss because then Kian says, oh, I'm just styling him. I was just, my lip just fall on top of Iman lip. It's nothing our lip. Iman lip just touched mine. It was just, I was just measuring what mask I should put around his mouth for you, Shayla. I don't want something that can be easily explained. away. Says she's the stylist and she have to come up with a costume. This, you know what I mean? We do not want none of that nonsense. I want them to get caught in the bed together. And the best solution, I wanted to be sitting on him. So that way Shayla can get the full visual. You know what I mean? So that way her delusional little mind can say, I just want to see that so I can sit down. I won't even try to eat any popcorn, Eklin or Angela or Goddess or Dion or Tracia or Alani, Darlene. Trust me, guys. I just want to see the full effect. I would love for the writer to do this and don't drop the ball. I want it to be tasteful. So when I'm seeing it, if I heat the popcorn, say I put one popcorn in, I bite my finger. I want to sit back, have the popcorn ready, and just sit there because what I'm seeing, I can't take my eye off of the screen. You know what I mean? So that is how I want Shayla Karma to come about. Don't you guys think? All right, so let's see what you guys are doing with this poll here. Let's see how we're doing with the poll. So 81% say yes. Okay, 82. Okay, we're gonna end that poll. All right. So let's, and then I will put another poll in. So 78% of you says yes. Iman is going into hiding from Shayla. I mean, I know why we never see say Iman. The computer have never spell Iman properly to fix him right name. My goodness. My. So let's see what you guys are saying. Shayla needs a wellness check. No. She don't need no wellness check yet. That's not crashing out enough. Guys, when I was watching, you remember when Amber caught her and Amber went back home and Amber stooped down and her cousin run out Kay. I miss Kay. I wonder where Kay is. When Amber went back home and she just stooped down. That emotion, I want to see this yellow where Shayla go on with and I show that. Oh, please. I'm sorry, writer. That's my opinion. You know what I mean? So I want to see what range Shayla can go into. Yes, I get her screaming a lot. I'm over that, honestly. I want to see her dive into this acting. I want to see her range. Can she let me believe that she's heartbroken? But she not nothing yet. It's just tip of the iceberg, guys. Yeah, that's my opinion. I really want her to see it with her own eyes, like how Amber saw it. And when Amber stood down there from the car, you know, when she was up on the car door and got down, you remember, guys? That emotion and poor Kay have to come. Kay hold the baby, David now one hand and have to lift up Amber. And then when Amber get in that house, how many days we have to watch Amber go through hell? All right, then. So why is it now Shayla can just throw little things around and the chair she throw it across the room and other part have to try get her down and no. I'm sorry, Kountry Wayne, but I want it to be believable. I want it to be believable so much till Shayla ear is out of place. I don't want her ear. I want the hair mess up and look the range, you know what I mean? Like that. I want her to look. Okay, all right. Let me stop it because I'm not the writer. So let's we just play what Shayla is going through. Let's see what and let me stop that for a minute. Let me just put the link in the chat because we are reviewing the Kountry Wayne skit. The disclaimer is there. All rights belongs to the content, the real content creator. But we are reviewing the Kountry Wayne skit right now. All right. So let me put the link in the chat for you guys. All right. So who haven't watched it, but just in case, that is for who hasn't already watched it. The link is there. You guys can click on the link and then watch it and we can speak on it. You know what I mean? Then me have to look up and then me look back down and that's where me go. And I'm crying. I mean, you know what I mean? Me and my sister both slide sit down there, I cry because of the emotion that Amber evoked in us. We had tears in our eyes streaming down. So I need to see that range from Shayla. This like a spaz out right now. You see, I'm not even crying. Oh, Lordy Lord. You know, I'm not crying. I'm not feeling it. It's just me. I'm not. So it is what it is. You know what I mean, guys? Tamira is going to call Amber. Alani said, run, Iman. Oh my goodness, Alan. Yes, running hiding. He needs protective service right now, guys. He better go hide. He need protective service because if Shayla ever find him, he is going to go missing. And Delicia feeling so sweet. Okay, let's get serious now. Oh, in God's green earth, Delicia think it gonna look good for her to be stepping out in public with her best friend man. That makes sense. That's the same thing Shayla was doing that she wasn't thinking about Amber at the time, right, guys? Nope, she was not. So let me watch it. You know what? Let the chat family tell me how they're feeling. Hi, dear, my darlings. Good morning. Darling is saying, okay, so that goddess is saying, please like, share, subscribe to Sharon Review underscore Rika Review. Sharon underscore Rika Review. Thank you, dear, my darling. Sometimes I can't read. And then Shayla said, cheer are flying at Shayla's. I was wondering, I bet, I hope kind of throwing the chair and it didn't hit him by accident, since she's not thinking clearly because she's so delusional. This is why I want her to see it with her eyes. When she sees it with her eyes, shoot, all that delusional things will fly out the door. Then she will understand what she did to Amber. But then again, it's Sheila we're talking about. Will she says, oh, she gonna knock our sense, the delusion is gonna disappear, and then she's gonna say, oh my goodness, did I do that to Amber? Oh my god, I'm horrible. Oh, did I do? Was that good? No, you didn't do a good job. This is what I call myself last night. I don't even remember. All right, so happy breakup day, everyone. Okay, thank you, Nata. Oh, see, Nata is enjoying the nonsense too. Okay. And good morning, dear Chance. Good morning. Welcome, Inata and Chance, Sharon, and everyone. Okay, so I need to hear what you guys are thinking right now. I need to hear what you guys are thinking. So, you know what I'm going to do? The best thing I'm going to do is put the link in the chat for anyone who wants to come up here and tell me, say, Sharon, you are delusional, just like Shayla, because Shayla ain't broke up with Iman. That is just like a phrase. So that's what I want you guys to come up and just put your 2 cents in and let Sharon Review know that this is actually a breakup. All right. So let we know if this is actually a breakup today or it's just a little teaser just to get us to get us thinking that says, oh please, Sheila ain't getting no karma. You know what I mean? So that's what I just want to see. For real? Is this for real? That's what I need to know. Is this for real? Eklund, click the link, or it's better if I send in the email. Sharon, I found out last night that the podcast is real. It's not only for Skitland. Yeah, it is real. I know it's gonna be real. Yes, Eklund, yeah. And it's gonna start at the end of this month. I believe she will try. Mm-hmm. Okay, Antoinette.
Yeah,
Well,
I could be on here for at least 15 minutes with you.
okay, that sounds good, dear darling. Okay.
I'm at work. I'm out in the field working.
Okay. So is this,
But
oh, let me just poll it. Let me poll it before you jump into it.
okay,
Is this believable?
uh, it'll be believable when
Is this believable?
she has. I think she kind of shocked right now, and she the believer because this happened before. He broke up with her over the phone. The first time around, he did that stuff. I say it will be believable, like you said, Sharon, when she catch them in the act.
Exactly. So I'm
When
not
she
jump on
catch them,
road slide
not
right
not
there.
sleeping, not to where Amber caught them just sleeping. She needs to
I
catch
want to
them
see
in
it
the
in the
act.
act. Yes, that's what I want. Her sitting on top. Even if they're not doing nothing, she get on top. But at least she will say, like how she's so delusional. You know what I mean? She is so delusional. Then she'll get the gist of it. Seriously.
Hmm.
So I'm just polling this was this Billy.
So if you hear cars in the background, Sharon, I'm outside in the field working.
Okay, darling, let me see if I can drink my coffee. All right.
Okay.
So now let me go back over to you guys. Yes. Oh, Alani is here also. Welcome, Alani. Let me know
Who's
how
good?
you're feeling. Yes. Good morning. Good morning. Please hit the like
Good
button,
morning.
guys. We have 24 likes and 66 watching. Come on, guys. Give me some love. Isn't the
I
hair
think,
messy? If
I
this
think they
happened,
shocked.
if I would be in shock. You know what I mean? I'll be all over the place. Hi, dear Charm. Okay, so we're having a full house today.
I'm Sharon. Good morning. Good morning. Terry, I
Hey,
have to jump.
Charmin.
Listen, I have to jump on for a little bit. I called
Okay.
Terry early this morning and I said, Terry, I don't know why I went to my bed thinking about Skitland, but I dreamt that what's her name? Melissa came back.
Woo!
I dreamt that Melissa came back and Amber and Melissa were in an argument. And boom! Dave and Amber in an argument over Melissa.
Right now?
Right now, that's the last skit that dropped. Dave tell Amber that he's sorry he listened to her and fire Melissa.
So
Yes.
I never call me
Boom.
about it.
Trust me. I said I have to jump on. I have to because this is the best thing. I tell Terrian, I said, Terrian, I dreamt, I don't know why I went to my bed thinking about Skitland, but I dreamt that Melissa came back and was in an argument with Amber. And this morning, Dave is arguing with Amber because he lost a deal, and he's not saying he's blaming Amber, but he said he listened to her and acted out of emotion and fire Melissa, and he should not have done that. He's sorry he listened to Amber. So they start to argue. Amber walked out of the room. This is it. I told you this was not going to last.
Charmian, don't speak to him. Charmian, I
Listen,
need to get, I need to finish with Shayla. I
listen.
need,
I don't even want to hear anything about Sheila because Iman not going nowhere. We know Iman is going to because Sheila Iman, Delicia
Mm.
it can Delicia cannot live out loud with Iman, and she knows
exactly.
that. She
And
knows
she's
that
going to
because
be on the podcast. I was
even
just going to
even
talk about that part.
even though, and this is the thing, even though Angelina wants Iman and Shayla to break up, but the way Shayla will be hurting, and it will be because of Delicia, Angelina is going to fix our business just for spite. Trust me, Angelina loves Shayla, and we do anything for Shayla. So I
True.
don't know. She sit there looking at Iman. She should tell Iman, don't bro. You can't break up with some. Iman is a coward. He doesn't have any backbone that is breaking up with somebody over the phone. Mike
All
did
right,
it with
guys, I put the
Damani.
link in the chat for that one for you guys. I can't,
I
eventually I
don't
will show
listen.
that video.
Shayla Iman Shayla ain't going nowhere. It's going to just be for a time. But I'm telling you, with this Amber,
That
Skit, and Dave, it starts. It
Okay, I
starts.
guess I have to put Shay Amber into the description section there to that we're reviewing that one also. So breaking news, guys, breaking news. Okay,
Breaking
breaking news.
news.
I'm sorry to tell you, it
Well,
is
Dave is going to go
breaking.
and say I'm sorry. Everybody's saying I'm sorry. So sooner very soon, but the damage is done because he told her I shouldn't have broke up with I shouldn't have fired Melissa. Listening to
Darling, yeah,
you.
you know, said that was
And
gonna
even
happen
if he say
eventually.
he's sorry,
So
and he
where is
said he
it?
lost money, he said to her, it's affecting my money, it's affecting my business, it's affecting listening to you now, it's affecting my business.
Okay, see there. I have breaking news on the screen for you guys. Breaking
It's
news.
true.
We have to deviate from Shayla right now. So let me just remove her from the screen because we have breaking news, okay? And all who was cheering on last night, remember I told you guys, Sharon Review told you guys that um you got whenever Amber is happy with all that love bombing was going on
Exactly. All
yesterday,
that love
they
bombing.
always do
Yep.
something. They always bring something. I
Yep.
tell you guys, me and Charmy, me and Charmy, oh my God, me a Poppy show, me a Poppy show, the real Poppy show, the
Them say
blouse.
Puppy Show have them gang. Trust me, Puppy Show have them gang. And guys, if you don't understand what Puppy Show means, because I know the word puppy means a lot of different things. The word puppy means a lot of different things. It for some people it's a flowers. It's a flowers that I think it grew in a field in England for some wounded soldiers or whatever. We used to get it way back when we were in elementary school. We used to buy it for like I think 5 cents or whatever. It's a red flowers. And then for some other people, it's the poppy seed that goes on a bun, the hamburger bun or whatever. So I know for some people they might be wondering, what are they talking about puppy show? For us, it's like a clown show that we would
Exactly.
call a puppy show.
It's a
It's
clown
like
show.
a clown doing some stupid things. That's what we call a puppy show
Mhm.
in Jamaica.
And I
So
wanted to be a
just
shaman
to explain that.
and Terry, and we telling them, but nobody listening to us at all. Everybody was so excited, but you know what? I'm not gonna be excited. So I let Sharon read you get back into her show. Okay. I'll see you guys another day.
Sheila, I will tell her she cousin so too. Just watch. She'll call up the cousin and tell the cousin about it.
Guys, all right. So now I'm going to read our chat and see what our chat family is saying. So we have some breaking news, as Papi Show tell us that breaking news. So we have to deviate from the regular broadcasting that we were going to do, right, guys? We have to break away from Iman and Shayla nonsense because right now I think that's the last of the breakup. You know what I mean? Because when Iman actually look at the yes man. When he just look at her, he will remember the yes man. So that won't be a long-lived thing, really and truly. Okay. All right, guys. So now Papi Show let we know that there's breaking news. So Dave and Amber is actually having their first argument. Is that their first argument or their second?
But Sharon,
Hmm?
did you watch it?
When I watch it, yet, me I go put it up.
Oh, because she's saying to him that why you'd want to do business with somebody who you were with and walking up and down in here, and in her mind she don't think maybe it's over. That's hypocrisy. She's doing business with Wayne. She have Wayne
Okay,
walking up
okay.
and
What
down
you
in
should tell
Anthony
me to do?
business.
I need a big favor from you. I want the juiciest part to play. So let me know. Just text it to me. What speed? Which part? 0 to 20, whatever part,
All
and
right,
I will play that
all
part.
right. Give me a minute. Let me go back.
Yes. So let me read some comments and then I'll play that because we're going to review that breaking news skit from Amber, and we're gonna give it justice and we're gonna take the learning from it. Okay. All right. So with that being said, Eklund says, why last year Amber suffered while everyone else were living happily. Exactly, Eklund. We know. Suzette Paris says, Dave have no business flirting Melissa, who was his right hand in the business for 10 years over Pum Pum. Okay, well said there. Goddess says, please hit the like button. Thanks again. Thank you guys for hitting the like button. And then Tina said, hello, Hero. And then Tina Y says, please like, share, and subscribe. Thanks. Nata is laughing her head off. I know, Nata. And then Eklund says, the one-sided narrative in Wayne's world is so messed up. Eklund, Amber write herself like that, although she tells us that she's not writing, so we will see. I can't wait to be on one of her live to ask some question. And then Tina says, yes, I agree. Anna Jones says, if they run his business from an office and add other staff, we know that if Amber had intuition, she knows Melissa still has feeling. The circumstances are close, Anna Jones says. Eros says, Tina Young, I'm celebrating with my bottle of wine right now. Shayla must suffer for what she did to the Daltons. But she not suffer nothing right now. So me not even error. Honestly, I am not even celebrating because Shayla needs to see it with her own eyes. To her, him can't break up with her because she let him in her body. That's what she tell Honeypot. And Nata says also the commercial was real. I've seen it here. It's a real commercial. Awesome, Nata. I'm gonna look for the commercial to myself.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can start it at about 55
50,
seconds.
to where?
Just start it at 55, and then
Okay.
when, because you're going to have to stop it and start it again somewhere else, because he told her that at that time he told her that he shouldn't have listened to her.
Okay.
So just start it there.
All right. But I'm gonna read some more comments.
Yeah.
Oh, because they just drop it, right? So Eklund says, oh, surprise. And I put the link in the chat so that the viewers can take a look at it first. And then we explain on it. Oh, surprised that they are destroying Amber as Shayla gets her long waiting karma. Era says, Goddess, Amber filed her divorce just because of the been telling you guys, Anthony is far better than Dave. Anthony stayed with Pierre 4 months. He did not cross the line with her. Dave, Dave can know. And then Anna Joe says he can hire someone else. They needs to learn how to get through rough times if they are staying together. Team divorce, team healing. Anna Jones, honestly, I'm going to agree with Charmaine. She's doing business with her ex, Wayne. Whenever business bar 44 needed help, she go to Wayne for help. When the restaurant needed business help, she went to Wayne. She and Anthony have come issues because of Wayne, right? And she was having a fear the whole time right up to that. So right now, the hypocrisy. That's all I'm saying. And you know what? God has a plan. We have to trust the process. Let's see what the writer does. That's all I'm saying. I do not know what the writer is gonna do, but I'm looking forward to what God plan has to do. And last night, when she said mustard seed, Amber music, and then Dave said Amber says, yes, I'm gonna be your wife, right? That's the last thing that shows us last night. And then what happened? Dave says, you are Proverbs 31 woman. Well, guys, I went in and I read my Proverbs 31. And Amber used to be that kind of a woman, but she's not Proverbs 31 woman any longer for now. But she used to be. Hear that? So don't come for me. Don't come for I'm just saying the right things. I'm saying I'm just being calling a spade right now. Okay, guys? Money Law says everyone call Amber out. She runs. Yes. Eklund says, well, at least he's not gonna repeat Amber and Shayla's storyline. And then Zachary says, Zara says, he will apologize after and she will find someone, maybe Esteem. Okay. And then Chance says, Sharon, hello, you are a hot mess. Yes, Chance, I'm a hot mess. I didn't even know I have that in me. My daughter is like that. My kids them do acting. So I'm just picking up some from them. And Margaret said, and always told Amber to keep the emotion out of the business. All right. Have you guys watched the show? So we can get to show that video so we can
Sharon.
and then Goddess says, hashtag God has a plan. Yes, Goddess. Miss Nice says, Sharon tie. No. This is a puppy show. And Wayne love make Amber miserable. Okay. And Era says they're falling apart. And Nancy says he is reminding me Anthony, but I still love Dave. You know what? I've been telling you, says Dave is actually Anthony, and nobody is listening. You remember when she went there? I'm trying to remember. Maybe Charmaine can remind us, refresh my memory, which skit it was when he was sitting down and she was complaining about Anthony, and he says, we were a businessman. They were outside in the backyard, and he
I think
says,
they were
we're a
in the
business.
park. I think they were exercising somewhere in the park.
And
he said,
okay, you will remember which skit that was. And he says, businessman, you just have to take your emotion out of. He is just like Anthony, and people are not seeing it. Not even Amber seeing that. She actually jumped out of the frying pan into the fire. But that's my opinion. Let me
yeah,
just leave
but
that alone.
Sharon, the Sharon, the biggest thing is
Mm-hmm.
he said he acted out of emotions because of
Mm-hmm.
her.
Mm-hmm.
And Amber words were, do you think it's okay for you to be, you used to deal with her and having her walking up and down in here? Those words are going to come back to her because that means Dave does not know about Wayne.
Mm-hmm.
Amber saying that, and Dave did not come back and say anything. Dave does not know anything about Amber and Wayne. That
Mm-hmm.
Amber was dealing with Wayne before Anthony, that Amber was sleeping with Wayne up until the day she was married, up until the day she said I do, and that Amber and Wayne has always consistently been in business. Maybe just the podcast, no, but he does not know the history with Amber and Wayne. Because
Mm-hmm.
if he knew that, and Amber is saying to him, you cannot be dealing with somebody and she's walking up and down in here. You'd ask her, but you were dealing with Wayne and now you're on the podcast with Wayne. So I'm saying he does not know the history with Amber and Wayne. So wait
Oh,
for
what
it.
number you said I was supposed to start? Is that 55?
Start it at 50, 55.
I don't see that it's at 55.
55
Okay,
seconds.
okay, me see it now. Me see it, me see it. Okay, continue. Explain the video before we
Yes, so
started.
I'm saying, and then he told her that Melissa and I were working for 10 years. So that is also something that he's saying. Like he's saying to her, I just know you and Melissa and I were working for 10 years. I'm not saying word for word. I'm just
Yeah.
saying when he's saying Melissa and I were working for 10 years, it would be like saying, I know Melissa for 10 years. We working together, and he said, I'm losing deals and it's affecting my money. So I
Mm-hmm.
should not have listened to you about Fire and Melissa because O'Neill said that. O'Neill
Yeah.
said anytime
But we all
Dave
see it on
start to
here
lose
too.
deal and start to lose and it start to affect his money,
Yeah.
that is when he's going to be up in him and Amber is going to start having arguments. And it starts just before they got married. It started
Yeah.
before they got married. So at least they will go get marriage counseling.
Yeah, they need marriage counseling, definitely. Okay. So here is it. I hope you guys put that a thumbs up in the chat if you guys already watched it because I put the link in the chat. All right. And you guys watched it, right? So let me see what Money Law is saying. Money Lies laughing. Sharon, love, love. All right, thank you, dear darling. And then Nata says, she's not heartbroken because sociopath and narcissists are not capable of heartbreak. Their brain chemistry is not set up to feel such emotion as normal people. All right, thank you, Nata. Well, me knows that when she see them together, she a go feel away. No matter how crazy it is, you're going to see when the fruit is going to be in the pudding. I told you nobody is safe today. Eklund, we already call it out already, and all of you guys get mad at me for stating the fact. Even O'Neill, Charmaine, Annette, all of us, we all say what we says. But you guys think we don't love Amber. We this, we that, we do love her.
I'm on the fence. Still on the
Yes, darling.
fence. Not coming
You
off.
continuously on the fence. And then Nata says, I always say because Shayla has something going on with Kountry Wayne in real life. If you notice on their personal page, she's always with him. And this is reflected in the skit. Okay. Thank you for that, but me can't say that because me no know business. Me not fast na nobody business. Me leave people business alone. Me just report for what we see on the page, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I see, welcome in. Money loss and you see, they tell Anthony, Amber,
Who did
he
that?
shouldn't have fired. He shouldn't have fired, not Melissa. Me too, Sharon. I want to see that. Yes, I really want to see what's going on. Code 10, Dave and Amber fighting. Oh my goodness, Nancy. Oh, no, should have said Code 10. It's fine. They're gonna be fine. He is. Oh, Susan said, Sharon, I misunderstood. Shout out to Auntie Riri. Yes. Shout out to Auntie Riri. Shout out to you, my darling. Auntie- yes. And then Dave said he should have never fired Melissa. Well, we said it already long time ago, but you guys came at us hard. New skit. All right. Thank you, Miss T. We have it. We have it. I put the link in for you guys to see it. Let me just come down. We just want to be okay. So you guys get to watch it. The link was in the chat. Sharon, it's a misunderstanding. Shout out to Auntie Riri. All right. And then 25 to 63 likes. All right. And Nata says, we have seen Shayla go way more circle than that. Maybe our acting coaches were not there today to bring it out of her. I don't know. Well, if she wants, you know, I can't help her. Honestly, I can do a good job. I hope they hire me, honestly. I don't mind flying out to Atlanta. That would be fine. I can just put on one of those wigs and put on a suit to have her complexion. I'm good to go. Sabrina says, Sharon, it is that you want to see Shayla broken in spirit. I was there at the end. I don't like to see anyone crying or being hurt. Okay, thank you, Sabrina. Darling, yes, me watch it out to the end. And when I watch Amber skit, go back and watch Amber skit, and then you come back and tell me if me never cry one big fear, me never have no emotion, me could even come and tell you guys, say, you know, oh God, I don't like this because they're wicked to shit. I did not feel one.
Iman will be back. Iman will be back. Trust me. Because
Exactly.
Amber is not secure like that. Amber has low self-esteem. And apologizing is not going to make any difference to Amber. In the back of Amber mind, he said that I'm losing money. He said
Mm-hmm.
it's affecting my deals, it's affecting my money. He got an email for over 2 weeks that he did not act on. 2 weeks. And he keep emphasizing 2 weeks. If Melissa was here, she angle all of that. So now it's affecting my deals, it's affecting my money. And O'Neill said anytime his money is being affected, that's when he's going to be regretting letting Melissa go. And see,
Exactly. Only you said it and we said it here too.
so
That
you're
whenever I
telling
start
people
losing
the other
money,
day, what did he say to her the other day when he lost the deal? He said, deal come and deal go.
it
It's
comes
one
and go, and
deal.
that all money is good money.
Okay, but today he's singing a different tune. He's
Exactly. I
singing a
remember what we
total
said
different
also
tune
here,
today.
Sharon.
He,
We said here also that nobody is safe in SkitLanta. Whenever, if a winner write them story, you know, say them not safe. When we hear say a winner write that's true story, and she said, and her life, she got change, we say, a winner write this story. So nobody is safe in SkitLanta. And
and that's
here's
all I'm
Stella.
saying. I'm saying we can say whatever we are saying, but if it's affecting and so is false. Is false because the other day when he lost the deal with Cameron, not Cameron with Jamie, he was telling Amber, "Don't worry about it. Not all money is good money. Deals come
Yeah.
and deals go and whatever." But today he lost, and I don't think this deal is as big as the one he lost with the six figure the other day, although he got it back. But he
Mm.
did not know he was going to get it back when he was talking. And I don't know how big this deal is. But he's saying he lost the deal and it's affecting his money and he should not have listened to Amber. Amber, he was late the other day, although he said, I'm not blaming you. I'm just saying I should not listen to you. So make it make sense. In one
Exactly.
breath, he's not blaming her and he's saying all money, not good money. And in another breath, he's blaming her. Make it make
All right. Let me
sense.
take some comment. Of course, he's blaming her, and she should know that by now. But anyway, let me just shut my mouth because me no want to get no more whiplash. Oh, I forget to put that thing around my neck. Since we speak of that, let me just write it down. I'm gonna wear my whiplash thing for you guys in the other live when we do it. All right. So Nata says, yes, I know what you mean. Amber had me crying too. Maybe Amber Ty is in some crazy contract with Kountry Wayne because surely one of those other real network would have picked her up. Okay. Thank you, darling. You know what? If she's a producer with one thing with Wayne, him always uplift his people. And we have to give Wayne, Kountry Wayne, a really big round of applause. Really and truly. And Amber Title because she's one of his producer and writers too. So at the end of the day, maybe he's and I heard he pays very well. So why would she wants to? They can go and do other things, but she's not going to leave that to our knowledge right now, right? If no accountability was a person, her name would have been Amber. Exactly, exactly. Funny that.
So everybody now is saying Dave should have checked his own email and Dave is a joker. But yesterday he was the man and he was, yay, Dave is the man and showing Anthony how Dave is. And today they're jumping all over him. Make
Okay.
it make sense, guy. You can't be supporting him one day and calling him the
Yes,
king and
but
that
you
he's
guys
the
have to
man and he
continue
knows. And
supporting.
today they calling him a joker. So they put him in a card pack. So they take him out. They take out the king. They put back the king in the card pack, and they're now taking out the joker. So Dave is no longer representing the king. He's now
Oh my
representing the
goodness.
joker.
Okay, we're not saying a word, Charmaine. Let me read some more comments here, darling. So
Make
no
it
wedding,
make
you
sense,
all, it's
people.
a done deal. Do you think it was my skit that caused it when I go tell the minister that she's actually Mrs. She's Amber Dalton. Okay, to
Maybe,
marry a married woman to a single man. Was it
maybe,
my fault? I'm sorry, Amber.
maybe
I
it's your
didn't mean to
fault.
do that.
Maybe it's your fault.
It looks so. It's Anna my fault, a puppy show fault, not mine. All right.
So who are the
So
puppy show? Who are the puppy show, Sharon? Who are the puppy show?
the puppy show, a puppy
So
show,
who
but
who
tell
is the
the,
puppy
the, the,
show?
the preacher say, Amber is still married. Because now here she say, yes, you're gonna be my husband. And then he must tell her that she had Proverbs
Well,
31 woman.
they have a lot of graveling to do today.
I know, eh? So I guess them are gonna bombard you with Dave today. All right, so Tracy says, Sabrina said, oh wow, I know, eh? And then Tracy has said, next give you just tell Amber he should have fired Melissa. He lost his big deal. Oh, okay. So bad vibe and spirit in the house. Randa said,
Yeah,
no, no,
Anthony
no, Randa.
Spirits is
Nope.
Anthony Spirits. Anthony Spirit is rampant
It
in
have
Dave's
nothing to do with
house.
Anthony.
Me
It's
say, the
that picture
mother
what they
say,
have on the
Dave
wall,
mother
that
tell him,
painting.
Aunt Amber is in there, she have Anthony Spirit pan her. Trust me.
Eh.
That the spirit they're not going nowhere.
Oh yes. No, goddess that blame me now. She said, Sharon, it's the short puppy show. Yes, darling, that's puppy show. And she had tell the pastor, she got tell for Amber. I didn't want it to be too long, but I was laughing and said, I'm sorry, Amber, but I had to tell her. I cut that part out. All right, so it's over, you all. Okay. Dave loved money, the money first, just like what Anthony did with her. Remember, when Amber used to complain, remember when they just get together, they get married, Amber was come and Anthony says, you remember when Anthony was repenting that night when Amber was giving it up to Dave and in the day I pray to God. Anthony says, Amber, let me make this money. I'm going to make the money first. And then after I make the money, I'll put you first. But he put the money still first before her. Anthony never did the right thing. That is why Anthony go back to God and say, God, I just want my wife. If I could just lose the money, lose the house. So we know, say, whatever you pray for, be careful what you pray for, you shall reap. Uh, Auntie Riri, we're not to talk too early, Auntie Riri. No, 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 Auntie Riri. We can't speak too early. Let's see, because remember, Dave is the king and Anthony is the worst husband ever. Auntie Riri, just remember that, Auntie Riri. Okay, so let me just send it the link in Auntie Riri email. So if Auntie Riri wants to come up here or Auntie Taita, I really don't mind because she let Papi Cho came out because Papi Cho finally finds somebody that she can
93,
actually talk
59,
with, you know.
47, 93, 59.
Okay, and then I'll also put the link in the chat because it's good to get others' perspective. All right, guys. All right. So the link is in the chat. If you want to come up and to read, you can. All right. No pressure. So Zara says, good morning, ladies. Good morning, darling. All right. So I'm coming down. The Java says, Java's Kingdom on their way. I hope when I wonder if they're gonna make King do the breakup. You think the breakup gonna happen today, guys? I just need that. And let me see. Is this let me just pull this. That's a wrong thing. If King shows up today with Dravas, will this be the end for Delicia and Iman? Okay.
It's going to be a lot of ups and downs in Skitland today, tomorrow, for the rest of the week.
Oh my goodness. So I just need to see what you guys have to say. I'm trying to poll this, but it's giving me a hard time to poll that question. Okay. All right. So maybe me have to go do a little editing with that. I have to look at this sentence properly. Okay, so that one ended. No, didn't end. Yes, it did. All right. So let's start this poll, and I'll just edit it. Hopefully, we can see good. All right. Is if King shows up, yeah. If King shows up today with Jarvis, I know if we spell Jarvis name. Jarvis. Okay, well, that's how his name spelled. And C. Iman at Delicia. Let me just delete those.
You ain't going to say, I mean, Iman. Remember,
If
Iman
shows
King.
up, if King shows up today with Jarvis.
Iman know about King, but remember Delicia lied to him and said there were nothing when Shayla told Iman about King. That's going to be something else. They've never business together. Because King can say we have a business together.
That be Willie or Delicia. Or Willie whoop Iman. Will he whoop with Iman? I think that's what we should ask.
No. He ain't going to do anything. Because King know about Iman. Remember, that's why King leave her. Because Iman was calling her non-stop.
Charmaine, behave yourself. I'm doing a poll. Let's see what the poll. I want to see how they vote on that one. Okay, so Charmaine is here, and then Nata is here. Let me just come down. News flash. Shayla crash out his walk. Breaking news. Oh Lord. Sharon. LOL, you're a hot mess. Yes, I'm a hot mess for real.
Anyway, Sharon, I'm going to leave you later.
Yeah, me know. All right, I'll see you later.
Bye, baby. Yeah.
All right, bye, darling. And then Suzette says, Sharon, you are hilarious. Thank you, darling. I didn't even know I could pull that off. Seriously. Nata says, one phone call and Dave turned on Amber so quickly. I have always been Team Amber, not necessarily Team Dave, because in my mind, his voice talking about his past too much. He doesn't talk about his past too much. Okay. And then so what you're doing 2 videos of Shayla crashing out, and then the rest of the day is Amber. Not to worry, darling. I think right now we have to leave Shayla for now. Unless we see something else dramatic with Shayla, then we'll deal with it. Maybe I'll do if Shayla drop again, we'll see. We'll see. Maybe it will be a premiere Skitland, or it will be a live with she alone, and then we'll do Amber by herself. You know what I mean? Monila here. And Tina is laughing there. So HYX says, wait until she realized he wants to marry her friend. Oh, Lordy Lord. Oh, that's a good one. You mean Iman wants to marry? Yes. If Iman marry her and Delicia actually in her wedding gown, then we're gonna see a full-blown crazy. That would be nice. So let's see what the writer does. I hope it's gonna be something that we can sink our teeth in and laugh the way right to the bank. Okay, Nata says, I also don't like the fact that he has yet to tell Amber about the so-called business trip to California that involves his ex. Well, I have nothing to say. I'm just reading your guys' comment. Delicia will get her karma too, plus Lauren. Okay, Nancy, thank you for that. Eros says, Goddess, Dave is planning his exit. The grass is not greener out there. Amber gets the L out of Dave also. Okay, thank you for that, Eklund. Error. Eklund says no longer interested. You mean Eklund, you mean the Shayla storyline or is it Amber? I was please explain. I want Shayla catch Iman and Delicia. Exactly. That's what I want to. Then I will feel justified. Bring the mediation skit ASAP. Even if they bring the mediation skit ASAP, we're gonna, as I said, we're gonna see a different side to today. Let's see, and that's my opinion. But I forget some enough is enough. 38 likes, 74 watching. Please get the likes up. Thanks, subscribe to Sharon Rika review. Thank you guys. And then exactly, she needs to get away. Error. And then Eklund is coming up. Oh, my other me get my two favorite people on my stage, the blouse and skirt. Is it Auntie Riri or Auntie Taita? Which one me get today? Hi, Auntie Riri. Hi, dear Eklund.
I vex.
Hey,
Show begins, guys.
I won't be for
Riri,
long, but I said I'm gonna stop in because there's so much excitement today.
Riri, Riri.
Uh-huh.
Do you find it's fair that last year Amber get to ball down by herself while everybody was living happily, and today Shayla's crash out and they throwing Amber down like this? Do you find that's
You,
fair?
the fact that they're doing it both on the same day.
That's not fair. We supposed to focus on Shayla's crash out. You know how long we asking for Shayla's crash out? You know how long we asking for Shayla's camel? Why they have to
Yeah.
throw down Amber same time with Shayla? They could have delivered Amber later tonight or tomorrow.
Let me
Why
just
Amber
send the
have to?
email to Auntie Riri. She drop off the stage. Hold on. Let me just send her the
Yeah,
email.
maybe StreamYard because StreamYard does that a lot.
Yeah, me know. I'm just gonna send her the link so she. Oh, Auntie Riri come back in. Okay, I was gonna send her the link. All
I
right, babe.
just find it unfair, man.
And
Today
that's
was
what.
supposed to be today was supposed to be an easy day for us to just watch Shayla crash out and enjoy it and watch Jarvis and them come down and everything, and it was just supposed to be an exciting, relaxing
You
day.
can hear
I
you.
am not a fan of Amber, I'm not a fan of Anthony. I'm a fan of team healing. I want them to heal. You
Mm-hmm,
understand me? But you know
mm-hmm.
how long we waiting for Shayla's crash out. They give us two skits back to back of Shayla, then they just throw Amber. Now everybody forgets about Sheila and everybody's focused on Amber and Dave.
Yep,
That's not fair.
that's how it is.
It's not
And
fair. It's not fair.
now I will say, you guys, that's why we really, really, and I hope I'm gonna be very sensitive when I say this. I
Mm-hmm.
hope this is the reason why we have to look at the skits as entertainment. And we
Exactly.
can't get too
Personally,
emotionally
no.
involved in the outcome because we all knew that I didn't think they would do it on the same day either, but we knew that at some point in when Dave started losing money.
I don't know why StreamYard behave like that.
It happens. Sometimes it's the service. It happens.
Okay, let me just say,
Sharon,
yeah.
they could have given us that skit tomorrow. They
Yep.
could have
You
given
know
it to
what?
us tonight
I'm gonna blame it on Bacardi, okay? We're gonna blame it on Bacardi. Because
on
maybe,
PRE.
yeah, that's what you guys call a Bacardi.
Yeah, Picardy.
So
Yeah.
a Picardi. So we can blame her. Maybe she is so drunk she don't even realize that she's not supposed to drop that skit until tomorrow. But then again, they dropped it because they want us to take the heat off
And
of
that's not
Shayla, right?
fair. That's not fair. We watch shit. We watch Amber roll down, cry,
Mhm.
bawl, couldn't sleep, wanted to unalive herself. She was miserable. She had no makeup on. She wasn't even bathing. Remember, Brittany had to come and tell us to go and bathe. Come
Mhm.
on, man. That's all only giving us a Sheila
And don't forget baby David. Don't forget that
throwing,
part.
throwing
You
to,
want to
throwing
sit
to chairs.
Well, it's not over, you guys, either. So you have
exactly
to think
just the
about that.
beginning.
They showing us Dave look like he finna run after Amber and apologize. If I click off again, I'm gonna wait till I get on my
Yeah.
till I get on my laptop. But it I mean it's not over, Eklund. We don't know how bad this is gonna be.
Hmm.
It could get as bad as her we don't want her to hurt herself, but I mean, how much she can crash out more, and I think it is gonna happen.
Riri, what I want to see, I want, oh, Riri drop off again. Maybe she, yeah, what I want to see, honestly, guys, I want to see the ranges that Shayla can go. I want it to be believable that I'm crying. Only person here in the chat right now is crying. It was Sabrina.
Yeah, but Sharon, what I'm
Mm-hmm,
saying is, right, even if they drop a skit of Sheila right now,
mm-hmm.
people will watch it, but then nobody going to be invested in it because now everybody's focused on Amber and Dave. You get what I'm
Exactly.
saying? Which
Don't just
isn't
remember put
fair.
it. Don't just remember put guys. That is why I keep on telling you guys. What have I been telling you? Auntie Riri is right too. When you guys watch this skit, do not take it personally. Yes, if you get into your emotion, people cuss me off, people whatever with me, whatever. You guys, the audience is divided. It's for entertainment purposes only, and people are in the emotion too much. So that's why they're doing what they're doing. They know that people wants the karma, and that is why I made that skit last night with Shayla, because people want Shayla to get her karma, and they're giving us that. But what them have to do, them have to throw Amber in because they know they're not going to get what they need from Shayla right now. But it is coming because Shayla says yesterday on her live, I heard, I wish I was on that live, that things is gonna happen and we're not. Oh, was that shot? I think it was Terry who watched the live. So we're gonna watch it and see what happens. All right, Charmaine and Auntie Riri, they're back in, guys. So let's hear what they have to say.
Now I come back to ask a question because I put a question in the chat. And
Mm-hmm.
do you think Amber, if Dave rehires what's her name, Melissa, do you think Amber will stay?
Yes,
Okay, I'll poll that. I'll just poll that question.
I think she
And
will. I think she will, Shaman, because and like Dave said, the thing about that is he did fire her based on emotions, not
mm-hmm.
based on now you can love or hate Melissa, but she did her job with them, and he says that he hadn't been with her in a long time. So if that's true, you really fired her because your girlfriend was jealous. And that really was wrong. That was a stupid business decision to make. But I question his character because why you didn't get somebody to replace her before you fired her,
Exactly.
and then
Exactly.
why haven't you checking your emails in weeks and act like that's okay? Really, he's kind of putting it on Amber, but really that falls on him.
Exactly.
So
Yeah,
he
but that's
really
where the emotion comes in.
that's
That's
where the
where the
emotion come
emotion
in.
comes in because when you do things off of emotion, it does not allow you to make sound judgment. It does not allow you to think. You're just doing it because it's at the moment. Emotions, when you're doing things out off of emotion, it is not that you sit and even think about it for a minute. You're doing it just like that because you're in your feelings. You're trying to
Charmaine, yeah,
either
yeah,
please
echo.
somebody or whatever. So he did not do it based on anything but
Hello.
Riri, can you
Yeah.
remember last year that
Hmm.
Amber gave up on Kelvin when she saw him speaking to the lady in front of the restaurant?
Yep. She on
Because it brought
emotions.
her back to what happened between she and Anthony. Amber is
Hmm.
not going to save Dave. That Dave just blamed Amber,
Hmm.
and that's what Anthony is known for doing. Remember
So.
when she was blaming herself last week,
Hmm.
and
Mm-hmm.
then he told her it wasn't her fault, and she said, "You're so different from Anthony." Well,
Mm-hmm.
he just showed her he's no different from Anthony, and Amber is not going to stay.
Mm-hmm.
But this goes back to why we cannot get emotionally charged in these skits. You have to see the end story. Even with this today, this doesn't mean that her and Dave is finished, but this is just a red flag. But it all goes back to the spirits that were allowed to come into that house. The spirit of Shayla, the spirit of Ernestine. They've been arguing into stuff and stuff not going right ever since. And it's like you got to watch. And Mama Brenda, I got my mama caught up last night on the Mama Brenda skits, and it kind of caught me up. And I'll probably play some today. It's like the Mama Brenda skits. Mama Brenda told her on more than one occasion, even before the Shayla thing came out, about having the don't let the devil in your house. And she wasn't talking about Shayla on one instance because I pulled them back. She was talking about this before that was even a deal. Don't let the devil back in your house. And I
Mm-hmm.
all I could think about was Dave's house when Mama Brenda was talking. And I
Mm-hmm.
think that's what has happened, and that's why it's spiraling. So yeah, timing was a little off, but I don't know if they're trying to just get a bunch of ratings or hits. But
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
today should have been all about Shayla's crash out.
Yeah.
And so maybe they'll take that in consideration. I don't know. But all of this does kind of tie up together. I think Shayla's karma is gonna be long term. And Shayla wasn't married to Iman, cause so we can't really expect the same effect or the same level. It's gonna be different, y'all. It's not gonna be the same. And first of all, you gotta think Shayla and Amber, let's get back to this, is not real. Amber and Shayla are two different actresses. Amber probably could have played that same role that Shayla just played and had us all broke down, even though
Yeah.
she was the villain. So
Yeah,
you
we
gotta
would
look at the acting skills too.
have. Mm-hmm.
Amber could have played that same role and tore the house down. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? Shayla did okay. Shayla still had got some people kind of feeling sorry for her. But
I know.
Amber's emotion, we can't expect that same emotion from Shayla because they're
Yeah,
two
you're
different
right.
actresses.
You're
And
right.
Riri, we have to remember that Shayla is loud. And Shayla will act on not the kind of emotion that, as you said, rightly said, the
Exactly.
kind of emotion that Amber will act on.
Mm.
Because Shayla will go now and find a man and do some crazy things to him while Amber will sit and cry. So
Exactly.
they will act
It's
differently.
gonna be
Yeah.
So
different.
so Shayla doing that today, it's just the beginning. It's just the beginning because there's going to come a time when Shayla is going to be stalking Iman. She's going to go to Iman's house and she's going to
Mm-hmm.
find a way to find out where Iman is. And for some reason, I think Honeypot is going to play a vital role in that
Yep.
Yeah.
because Honeypot is going to come to know that Delicia and Iman are together.
Yeah.
Yep.
And is she going to tell Shayla?
Yep.
How is she going to deal with that a bit of information? I think
Mm.
she might tell Amber before she even tells Shayla, and based on that, she might ask Amber what is she to do. Because remember the last time with the old Denisha thing, and she did not say anything and whatever.
But
So she might go to somebody to get their advice as to how can
She will tell
I.
Sheila.
y'all,
I don't think she'll tell Shayla straight off. I think she'll tell Amber before she tells Shayla.
I'm holding my ground and I'm standing on it until I'm proven different. If I'm proven different, I'll come back on here and say, you know what, y'all,
Mm-hmm.
my bad. I'm
Mm-hmm.
still standing that Shayla knows. The reason I say that Shayla knows that it's Delicia, she didn't think he would ever break up with her. She's upset and crashing out, in my opinion. This is just my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
My opinion, she's crashing out because I dare you break up with me. She said something that got to me. She said, you all hugging on LeBron. Okay, when did you see LeBron at the Lakers game?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you all hugging on LeBron and stuff. She throwing it's coming back to her in pieces. And it could be that she watched it and she blocked it out.
Mm-hmm.
It was so petrifying, or she was so broken when she seen it that she blocked it out. But she mentioned
Mm-hmm.
that was what we call it, a
That was a
nugget.
nugget.
When she said, you all
Mm-hmm.
hugging on LeBron, you think you better than me? And she
Mm-hmm.
not saying you think you better than me, Iman. I think that you think you better than me was for Delicia.
Okay, that makes sense.
She's like she's disassociating the two. But her thing is her crash out is because you broke up with me. I dare you break up with me.
Okay.
That's what I think the crash out is coming from. I still think she knows. And even when he said she was asking like, "Where you at?" She said, oh, "Okay, I find out." But does she really want to go there? And that's the
I
thing.
I am looking at it at a different angle because remember, and I said this on Sharon. Remember when Delicia reached at LA today and she called Shayla. Why did she call Shayla? Because she know that if Shayla heard that she's in LA with a man, she has a cover. She called Shayla out of the blue and she tells Shayla that she's in LA and oh, guess me who asked me to style him. So that was her cover. So even if Shayla see them at the game, Shayla would think that, oh, that's Iman's stylist, and
That
maybe Iman gave her a ticket or something. So that is what I'm thinking. I don't think Shayla would think that Delicia, remember they were in high school. They have not high school, they were from middle school. And you remember how Angelina was crying the day when Delicia came there? They had gone through some trauma together. That is why Angelina was crying that day when Delicia
That's
was
why it hurt
there.
her so deep.
So exactly. So I don't think Shayla would even think that Delicia would do that to her.
Okay, so
So
what makes her mad at Delicia at this point now? Why did they fall out? Why does she not like Delicia now? What
because
reason?
Delicia moved out, remember Delicia moved out and Delicia is
Delicia
saying
had
that
been
she's
moved out
yeah,
before
but
before
she
the
did not.
LA
She was
trip.
not mad at Delicia. She's mad at Delicia because Delicia and Honeypot went to the Bahamas.
I'm talking
Delicia
about
and
before
Honeypot
then. When
are,
she came,
are
when
being friends.
she wasn't answering her phone calls when she came back from LA at all. Ever since the LA trip, she's been acting different and acting and this is just my opinion. It's not, for debate or what
Yeah,
have
I
you.
understand,
It's
and
yeah,
I
it's just
understand
my
it's your
opinion
opinion,
that
and I
and
understand.
that's
But
yeah.
I
Okay,
don't think because
hold on there, guys. Hold that thought. Nata, I am not dropping Auntie Riri off a StreamYard. This is what StreamYard does. They
Oh no,
just
that
drop
was
me
me.
off
I was
too.
on my iPad,
No,
Netta. It
because
was
right
yeah.
now that she is saying in the chat right now that why do they keep dropping Riri down? So may I make she know say me
Yeah, I'm
not do that
sorry.
purposely and I'm not me I do.
Yeah, but
No,
I
it was
just drop off myself, and it was not me. It was StreamYard. StreamYard
yeah,
dropped
it
me
was
off because
StreamYard
the
does something on the
StreamYard app, the
iPad.
StreamYard thing came up on my phone when I dropped off, and I had to come back in. But
Yeah.
Riri, what I'm saying, we know Shayla character. We know how Shayla behave. Do you think if Shayla thought that Iman and Delicia were having an affair, she would sit on it like that? If it maybe if it was Honeypot or Amber, fine, but not Shayla. Shayla is always out and loud. Should be going. Look the other day when she was by Amber's house at
Mm-hmm.
Dave's house, and Honeypot told her what Amber said. She said no, she's going to confront Amber. Shayla is the confrontational type. Shayla is not the type to keep anything inside of her and to let it marinate. That's not Shayla. So she here knowing that Iman and Delicia might be having an affair. Heck no, she was not going to sit on it and slow cook that. She was
Yeah.
I
going to
think
be confronting because she is that confrontational type. Shayla is the person who is going to do it today. She's not going to wait on it until tomorrow. So she would not
so
have the
true.
slightest idea to think that Iman and Delicia having an affair, and she did not confront Delicia about it, or for that matter, Iman about it. Remember that girl when she pull up on the girl because Candice called her and tell her that she see Iman outside with this girl. What did she do? She pull up on the girl. She did not wait for Iman to come and ask Iman, are you having an affair? Are you doing this? She make sure she pull up on Iman. You understand what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? So Shayla is not the type to sit and cause anything to marinate. She's the type to confront it
To
head
blow up,
on.
yeah.
So she would not, and I said, I repeat, she would not be the one to sit and knowing that Delicia
Mm.
is
Your
with
opinion,
man
your
and not
opinion,
say anything.
we respectfully agree to disagree. I
Yeah.
think,
Yeah,
I
I
think,
know.
I think the pain was so deep, and I think that
Mm-hmm.
that pain was so hurt
That
because this is somebody
yeah,
that she blocked it out, and I
yeah,
think it took her to whatever space she used to be in when Zachary
Mm.
told her she used to be on medication or she needed therapy.
yeah,
I think it took her to such a dark place. Like I know this is my karma, but I cannot believe it was that person, the person that was brought into my life by my mother to get me back to a stable place. I cannot believe it was so traumatic to her
yeah.
that she blocked it out.
And yeah,
Some
I
girl,
understand what you're saying, but
some.
I don't
Can
see
I
Shayla
finish?
like that.
Can I finish? Can
That's
respectfully?
your
Can I
opinion
finish?
though.
Yeah. So I'm thinking like, okay, yeah, a girl off the block. Yeah, I'm gonna charge you up. I'm gonna charge you up on site. Somebody
That's
you
a
just
good
met,
twist, Auntie
and
Riri.
somebody else.
Maybe she did see them.
I'm gonna do that on site. But
Yeah,
somebody who I love, somebody who I call my sister, somebody
yeah.
who I call family, somebody who I let in my house. Because you got to think about it. She's not just thinking about what she's seen on TV. She's thinking about
Mm-hmm.
when she walked in there and they both was getting out the shower. When Amon
Mm-hmm.
was getting out the shower, she was
Yes.
coming down the stairs. She's thinking about every time that Ron came over there and played in her face. She's thinking about every single time that she questioned it, but she was like, "No, that's my friend." So that's different from somebody being off the street and somebody you just met or somebody on site. Delicia is not just anybody. This is somebody who we can say that was even closer to her than Amber was. So
Yeah,
for her to get that type of karma, that is traumatic. And like I said, the nugget for me was when she said, "You hugging all on LeBron, you act
yeah.
like you better than me." I'm
That
thinking
means she thought the name.
she not even talking about Iman being better than her. She's talking about Delicia not being better than her. And again,
Okay.
I'm not that,
That makes sense. That makes
invested.
sense, Auntie Riri.
That's just my opinion, and we'll see in time what the actual answer is. But that's my total opinion.
Yeah. Thank you, darling.
I totally understand with you. And as you said, we agree to disagree. But there are other stuff that I know Shayla will not sit and marinate on anything. And even if Shayla see, it was not that they were hugging up and kissing up or she saw her in a bed with Delicia. That was not the case. That she would block it out and it would be so traumatic. There was nothing traumatic about Iman and Delicia sitting at a game, watching a game. It was on national TV. He came
Shaman,
out on national TV.
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
new skits, Dave and Amber.
Am I tell her saying sorry?
See
He's
what I
saying
tell
he's
you? They
sorry.
can't forget all about Sheila. Dave and
Mm-hmm.
So
Amber.
he's saying he's sorry.
No, he's not
I
apologizing.
what
He's
he's saying,
not?
he's getting Melissa back.
He's telling her how what happens in relationships. And Amber is packing. I tell you, I told you,
Oh,
Amber is gonna go.
yes, yes.
Amber
I
is
told you
packing.
that if if Dave is getting Melissa back, I told you that Amber was going to be leaving. I
Yep.
will put that in the chat. I asked a question. Do you think Amber is going to stay? So where is she
Mm-hmm.
going to go? She's going to go back to the mansion.
We don't know.
Yeah, I
I
just
don't
want to
know.
say
She's
something
not saying where
about
she's going. She's just parking while he's talking to her. She's parking in a rage. I tell you, Amber is going to walk. She walked from
Mm-hmm.
Kelvin last year. She's going to walk from Dave. I told you that. That is what that's going to happen because he reminded of Anthony. That is the problem. Once she's reminded of Anthony, she's gone. She's not going to allow herself to go through that again. That's what I was saying. She's parking in a rage. Sharon, you see, I called it.
Yes, darling. Well said, Eklund.
I tell you, she wouldn't stay. She wouldn't hear nothing. She wouldn't hear sorry, nothing. She's just going to pack and go. Trust me.
We don't want to hear that either.
Because he just showed her he's Anthony. If he, you understand, if he came to her and he told her, like, if he came to her and he told her, like, I should have hired an assistant. I missed to hire an assistant after I fired Melissa. Fine. But to tell her I shouldn't have listened to you, that is you blaming me.
Mm.
Yeah. So she's gone. That is it for Amber and Dave. For now, that is it. She wouldn't be at his home for sure. For sure, for sure, for sure.
Okay.
So maybe he's going to speed up getting her the house or whatever, but then Amber is not going to. Trust me. She walked
We
away from
wouldn't either.
Kelvin just because she saw him talking to another lady.
Mm.
So she's not gonna stay. I told you this. I tell you that is bye for Dave.
No, sir, that not done yet, darling. That not done yet.
But she wouldn't be at his home for sure. I don't know where
That
she's
not done
going.
yet.
Maybe
That
she's
not
going to
more.
go by
There's more to come.
Ernestine. I don't know where she's going.
Yeah, there's more to come, guys. Don't bother think say that over. Right, Auntie Riri jump off.
But
Oh,
she's parking. She's parking.
okay.
He trying to talk
Yes,
out of it, but
Auntie.
then Amber is parking.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm coming down. Okay. It's your girl, Larry says, Iman, no, he could not break up with her in person. Shayla is not leaving Dave yet. She's not leaving Dave yet. Yeah, I mean, I think so. There's more to come. The next skit will be someone that knocking at Dave door. It could be Melissa. Okay, and then I'm calling Iman right now. Iman wants that. Yes, mom. Okay, let's see what happens. Let's see. She's staying. Antoinette says. Jeff says she was to blame. And then Money Law says so. So we are saying Amber is wrong for having this man fire Melissa. All right. Let me ask that question. I'm gonna poll that question, Money Law. Let's see what this is all about. Let me just poll that question. Oh, I'm giving you the guys time to think there. All right, so we have a new skit drop. All right, so I guess Charmaine gonna watch it. You finished watching Eklund? Okay, I guess Eklund gonna watch
Sorry,
it.
what did you say? I didn't hear you. I was
Did
still
you,
watching the skit.
okay, so you're watching it. So you finished watching?
No, I paused it to listen to you. What were you saying?
Oh no, finish watching and let me know where and when Dave let Amber know what's going to happen in their relationship. That's
Okay.
what it says, right, guys?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so if you watch it, and maybe Charmaine will watch it to let me know where to play in here. So we're just going to review it, and I'm waiting on it. It just dropped, so I have to still do the poll, and then I will review just a smidget of it. Okay, and I'm gonna give you guys the link. Who haven't seen it yet? I know you guys are telling me, but I'm still putting in the link in the chat. Oh, Auntie Riri is there. Okay, Auntie Riri, I'll bring you up in a minute. I just put the link in for the audience. And then Auntie Riri is back on. Me just add Auntie. Hi, Auntie Riri. Sorry about that. Me not know what happened.
Hey,
I'll know me not see you.
this is Auntie Tata.
Oh,
Auntie
hi, Auntie
Riri.
Tai Tai.
Yeah,
Welcome.
Auntie Riri pressure was up, so she went and got her some pickle juice. Yeah. So this is Auntie Tata. As y'all see, all y'all Amber fans, I mean Amber extremists, y'all calm down. I told y'all everything. Everything gonna be all right with Dave and Amber. They gonna be
Mm-hmm.
just fine. Ain't nothing wrong in paradise. Auntie Riri done put out to my the thrill is gone. The thrill is up. The thrill is
Okay.
up.
Oh,
Yes,
the
they
kiss and makeup. Nancy says.
yes,
I told you guys that she's not leaving. She is not leaving.
their relationship just got stronger.
Oh, excellent.
Yes.
Excellent. See,
Yes.
guys, so Nancy and Tina and everybody else, the wedding is still on, okay? We haven't heard anything about the mediation from Anthony or Amber right now, but the wedding
Yes.
is still on and we are invited, okay?
Yes. And I agree with Shaman that Shayla don't know, even though she watch everything that
Mhm,
Iman do, and even though she watch every show he ever been on, and even
mhm.
though she would have wanted to see how Delicia dressed him and everything that night, she didn't watch it, even though the world was watching it. So yeah, she ain't seen nothing.
I think Auntie Riri was onto something in my opinion.
Yeah,
I think
she
I
ain't
heard
seen nothing.
Auntie Riri
She
said
just so
maybe
happened not to
Shayla
watch that
saw
night.
it, but because she's so delusional,
Yeah.
she forget about it. She said, "Nah, that can't happen. No, that's not." They're just stylist, as Charmaine says. She just thinking it. She should just bypass it. Because that's Charmaine says. She just is her stylist. She's Iman's stylist. That's why they let Delicia call Shayla, and we know
Yes.
that's why. And we all call it on here. That's
Mm.
why. That was a good cover for Iman and Delicia.
Yes, I
So
agree.
no,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
with
I mean, I don't agree, but yeah.
so that was a good cover and Delicia part. But Shayla,
Nan,
I think
okay,
Shayla
hold
knows
on.
because today I was wondering why she said LeBron. And I said, I really have to get on here and I have to go look and see why she mentioned LeBron name. So that means she saw it, but
Mm-hmm.
she hasn't put two and two together in her head yet. But I think Auntie
Mm-hmm.
Riri is actually onto something.
But I'm
Yeah.
telling you, oh, hold on, I'm back on
And
here.
it just,
Auntie Tata jumped on here. She's a hot mess. Yes, Sharon. The
yeah.
LeBron. That's why I say the LeBron thing. When she said you hugging LeBron, remember they were front side seat. I
Mm-hmm.
don't think Iman would have been hugging LeBron. I think Delicia hugged
Yeah, they were
LeBron.
hugging each other, yeah.
Exactly. So that's who she's talking about when she said you hugging LeBron. You think you better than me. She was talking
Mm,
about Delicia, not Iman.
yeah, I got you. Yes, so I put the
Yeah,
link for
I
the skit
I
in.
think like she's suspicious of their
Mhm.
relationship because
Yeah.
last week she asked Delicia, why you're interested in basketball all of a sudden?
Exactly, Eklund.
Hmm.
Exactly.
So
She
she's
just
putting
been.
them together. And she saw the Lakers game. I said that. She saw
Yeah,
it and she maybe told herself, well, she's a
no,
stylist.
she mentioned it in a one skit that our phone was acting up. That was her excuse. And everybody's saying, "Oh, can she her phone acting up all of a sudden?" When we know that Shayla watches everything online.
Yeah, she was exactly.
And think about, why would she say a man? Why would she be talking about Iman and say you think you better than me? Why
Yeah.
would she say that about Iman? That doesn't make
Exactly.
sense. Yeah,
Exactly. So she was referring to Delicia.
yeah.
Mm.
That's just like
But I
people who
wanted
are.
to
That's
feel
like people who
understood.
are abused or whatever. They can block it out for years.
But
Trauma
Riri,
can
Yeah.
I
be
have a
blocked out for
question.
years.
Riri, I have a question.
Sure.
Who you think was at the door?
I don't know. She said Melissa sound like it, but
She
it, I
said she
think.
said she hope it's not Melissa. That's what
Oh,
she
she
said.
hope it's not Melissa. It could be the realtor.
Yeah, it could be the realtor.
Maybe
And I think the realtor is gonna let her know though, in a roundabout way, that she has had an affair with him.
my my wild mind tells me that's straight knocking on the door of Miss Johnson.
Mm.
He
Mm.
liked to
What
make
Miss
her think
Johnson
he
doesn't
saw
know
that
where they live.
guy.
Oh, that's good, Eklund. That's good.
Mm.
Oh, she said she ordered some food. Yes, she did say DoorDash.
Oh,
I
so
know, I know,
Amber's
I know, I know.
cooking.
My mama was here in the background. She said they ain't gonna get tired of that DoorDash and pizza.
Yeah.
He wants some. He wants some of that Delicia type. He wants some meals.
Yeah, the lobster. And
Yeah.
when he tastes the lobster, will he go back?
Oh, don't say Shayla at the door.
Oh Lord. I rather Shayla goes to go back to
Say so, y'all. To switch gears off of Shayla.
mm-hmm.
If she know or don't know, that's the big question. That's the big who done it. Do she know or don't she know? But
Okay.
with the Dave situation, do y'all think that the realtor is going to uh do you think the realtor is married and she was married when she messed with Dave?
I think so.
What do you think, Eklund?
There's a possibility
Yeah, I
because he
think
asked her
so.
how is her family. So,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't know. The FB comments were so wild yesterday. They were like, what if Amanda is the realtor? Then he realized he had both of them, and I'm like, wait,
Mm.
Amanda is a realtor
That's a
because
good
that
one.
voice sounds
Oh my
familiar.
goodness, that's a good one, Eklund.
it wasn't me.
But
It
she
was
ain't
Sister.
got no
FB
family
comments. It
though. She
wasn't
don't have no
mine.
family
I saw
though.
it on FB.
She don't
It
have a
wasn't
family
mine.
though.
I saw it on FB. It wasn't mine.
Amanda is mama that's Amber's sister.
Mm.
That would be that
But
voice sound
people say it's
familiar.
always the family though, right?
Yeah, she don't have
But
a
she don't
family.
have any children. So Owen didn't know about Amber.
Because remember, they had a separate life for a while.
Mm.
Oh, you right.
Remember, Amber wasn't talking to her for a while.
Okay.
But anyway, it have so many speculations. What
Mm.
about the realtor that helped Ernestine, which was Amanda's friend, or
Mm.
the one that was with Shania and his father?
Mm. Hi,
There are
Terian.
so many realtors. So you just have to wait and see.
And
We just have to wait and see
But
what that.
Riri, what do you think Michelle is going to do first?
now that she's fired,
Yes,
she finna tell Danielle about Ben
Abigail.
and Abigail. Yep, about the cause so don't she know about that?
But
That he
Dan,
put
no, she doesn't know that he invested in her business.
Michelle don't know that.
No, Michelle knows everything. Michelle
Oh,
has
Michelle
every
finna go tell. That's why I
conversation.
say Michelle finna go tell Danielle.
But Daniel fired Michelle yesterday, so they're no longer friends. So how is she going to tell
She
her?
still gonna do it to burn the house down.
That was really wrong for what Michelle did, telling a client
Michelle crazy
personal
too, cause
business.
you
She
don't
did it
tell. Yeah,
deliberately, though. I believe she did it deliberately because she's tired of
Okay.
Ben and Daniel.
she
Okay.
don't like Darren either. I don't think.
Yes.
Mm. Okay.
Well, we shall just wait and see.
Yeah, all I know, this skit is getting interesting.
Next thing
And
is Shayla on the door, boy. What if it's
yeah,
Shayla knocking the door? You heard
This too
damsel in
much.
distress.
They should have gave us back to back Shayla today, cause
yeah, that's right.
I really don't even
Exactly.
care what's happening with Danielle and I mean with Amber and Dave. I want to where is
Exactly.
Shayla right now? That's what I want to know.
She's at
Where is
Amber's
Shayla?
door crying. She's the one knocking on the door. She's going
Oh,
to
I
come
hope
damsel in
not.
distress and run to Amber and say, Iman just broke up with me. And then she eyeballing Dave at the same time.
Oh, I hope she not at they though. Lord have mercy.
Mm. I rather
If
she goes to Delicia also. I hope I know Amber, she got to for Amber to console her nonsense.
Because
well, you
remember
know what?
Amber
But
told
I
her the
think it
other
might
day,
be
Amber gave
tomorrow
an
too.
invitation, Remember Amber gave an invitation and Amber tell her maybe when somebody cross you over,
Mm-mm.
you will understand. So she's going to run to
Mm.
Amber, damsel in distress.
Mm.
But she don't listen to people.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Okay, let me take some comments. So generational wealth said Michelle and Daniel isn't cool. Daniel and Ben not together anymore. Daniel trying to get the black dude. Okay, thank you, generational wealth. Terian says that Tina, I am on my way because must see Shayla crash out. Okay, here's Terian on the stage. Welcome in, Terry.
Hi, y'all. I just came to rejoice. I'm just in a happy moment. Hi, panel. Hi,
Don't rejoice
Sharon.
too soon, darling.
Hey,
No, no,
Terry.
no. I'm just rejoicing because my girl Shayla is crashing. But hey, that's for later. Hi, Auntie Reevy. Hi,
Hey,
Epic.
Terry.
Hi, y'all. But listen, the party has begun. I'm going to be in the front row seat.
Me to Terry. Me night
I'm
front row
going to
seat.
have me my popcorn. Because first up, when I leave work, I'm gonna pick up Mr. Dalton because he got to see this crash out. He got to see this crash out because this crash out is epic because that's what she get. Remember when she went over there to see Kai to tell him that, oh, you're not gonna see Kai again? Okay. I'm glad. That's what you get for going over there and acting a fool. I got me an NBA player. And now the player playing you. Hey, baby, I'm here for it. I'm just really, really I'm in a good place. Hello?
Terry, and what are your thoughts on the Dave and Amber thing?
He not doing nothing Anthony didn't do. You remember when
Exactly.
he not doing nothing Anthony didn't do. You remember when um she was getting upset and he's telling her the same thing Anthony told her. You can't just get up and go. When he said to her, you can't just get up and go, we're gonna talk about it. You see she didn't say anything. Did
Yep,
you
that was the
realize
reminder.
she didn't
Yep.
say anything?
She heard Anthony talking to her.
Exactly.
Yep.
Exactly. So we just go ahead. Listen, at one point, the cap that's on that cover is going to pop open.
Mm.
And let me tell you something. He's going to go back for Melissa.
Yeah, he's gonna get her back because she
I
was.
believe
It's
he's
into
going to
the
go back to
business.
Melissa.
I think Melissa gonna come back pregnant. Somebody said that in one of these
Yeah,
chats,
yesterday. Yeah, they said
but
yesterday.
y'all, I'm really thinking that might be true. She might come back
Mm-hmm.
pregnant.
If she come back pregnant, that'd be beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
It wouldn't be beautiful for the Amber Heights because I'd be devastated. But
I hope
however,
it.
I'll be hurt because I don't want to see my girl Amber go through that. But it will be a recall for her that, okay, well, marriage goes through everything. Last night, he said
Mm-hmm.
that Amber is a virtuous woman.
Mm-hmm.
I said to myself, I said, I know you lying.
Mm-hmm.
Terry and my mama said the same
I
thing.
said, I know you lying.
Yeah.
You cannot, you see, that's why people quote scriptures and people
Mm-hmm.
quote things from the Bible to edify
Mm-hmm.
their behavior.
She used
I,
to
s-
be a virtuous woman,
I
but she's
said,
not anymore.
I said, I know you lying and telling this girl in the bed of adultery that she's a virtuous woman.
Mm-hmm. That's not true.
And I said to myself,
She's a virtual woman, Stapitarian.
says who? Not,
Says all the Amber lights, so stop it.
oh, that's fine. Amber, I can say any, we all say anything. But if you know who a virtuous woman is, a one that is walk with integrity and fear the
Mm-hmm.
Lord, that is a virtuous woman. The woman that walks with integrity and fear the Lord. This woman don't fear the Lord. You think she feared the Lord? If she had feared the Lord, she wouldn't be in the bed of adultery. So therefore, she don't fear the Lord. Hey, Amberites, please don't come for me.
They better not, Terry.
Please
They the
don't.
extremists, not the. Because I said I was gonna stop calling them Amber fans and call them Amber extremists. Because I'm an Amber fan.
Yeah,
Because
I'm an Amber
Because
fan too.
I want her to heal. I want her
I
to be
want
healed and be
Still
whole.
same.
healing.
Yeah.
But listen,
But I'm not an extremist.
hopping
Mm-hmm.
from one relationship to another. I heard a preacher said it is, and Dave said it too. It is not fear for you to bleed on somebody else because of somebody else's device to you. Because what she's doing is
What's happening over there? Terry?
The devil is a lie. He trying to stop the word.
I know, eh?
Terry, we can't hear you.
She
See,
not there anymore. Look like
they
she
ain't nothing
dropped.
but the extremists. The extremists. Y'all leave it alone.
She's still
With
on the stage, but I don't. Or oh, she dropped off.
yeah,
Okay,
some
she's
going on with StreamYard.
yeah. And we don't have any video up, so I don't know. That's why I always. Oh, here she is. Okay, there you go. Go ahead,
I'm
Terry.
sorry about that. I said she bled on Anthony, and because of what Wayne did to her.
Mm-hmm.
Now she's bleeding on Wayne for the experience that what she went through with Anthony. And she cannot do that until she attends to the wound that she has. And
Mm-hmm.
if we say that she's not wounded, we are lying to ourselves. She is
Mm-hmm.
wounded and she needs care. Can she get
Mm-hmm.
it from a man? No. Why?
Amen.
Because she is a spiritual woman.
Mm-hmm.
If you are spiritual and you're wounded, you can't go to a man to get your healing. It is through God you have to go. He's the only one that can give you the peace and the healing that you need. And she needs to be healed because everything that she's going through, the insecurity, the
Mm-hmm.
doubts, the rejection, and all
Mm-hmm.
of these things, she still has them built up in her. And if she don't address it, she will continue to bleed on people.
Yeah.
You can't put a band-aid over it and
Yeah.
said it's okay because at the end of the day, that will fester up and it will cause a domino effect on the
Mm-hmm.
behavior. So I hope that she gets the help that she needs, but she has to
Mm-hmm.
separate herself from Dave now.
Mm-hmm.
I know we want her to be happy. Everybody wants her to, some people want her to be with Dave. That is fine. She can be with Dave, but not now. Because we see now the start of a breakaway. This is the start of it.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? This is the start of a breakaway. So
True.
therefore, she has to get to the place where she's healed.
Mm-hmm.
Team healing.
Yeah, she has to.
Yeah, she
Because
has to.
so what with her and Anthony arguing, what's the difference now with her and Dave? There's no difference because there's still an argument. And what is
Mm-hmm.
it arguing about? A woman. The same thing she runs from with Anthony is the same thing she come back and in the same situation with Dave. You understand what I'm saying? So that's why
Mm-hmm.
Dave realized what is going on. So therefore,
Mm-hmm.
he's securing his money. This deal right here, he's going to lose many more. Why? You're still
Mm-hmm.
not heeding to the word. If Amber
Okay.
needs blessing, she can't be in
Mm-hmm.
the bed of fornicate, adultery, and get blessing. God no work them. That's not
Mm-mm.
who God is. He, the Bible said, He wink at your foolishness.
Yeah, that is true.
He winks at people's foolishness. When you think you have it all together,
Mm-hmm.
you don't have it all together.
True.
So we just have to see. God don't love foolishness. That's all I know. So he's telling her that he's love bombing her like the rest of Money Man.
Let me ask you a question. We
Mhm.
know say she is love, but me and you know say Auntie Riri knows she getting love bomb. But let me ask you a question. Where in that video I can play? Where do I start? What number? I already put the link in the chat for
Hold,
our
hold on 1 second. You want to see where he tells her where he loves her?
which part the most important part for us to speak on because we're reviewing it, but I just want to show them a little of the video.
You can go to the first part because he told her that, okay, this is what relationship is about. We go through
And that is
things.
true.
And Anthony told her
Pete
that
and
Thank you,
before.
Thomas.
Philip.
Anthony told her those things before. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I mean? So people gotta stop making it seems like Anthony never tell her these things before.
All
We
right,
know
I'm
that he
gonna
said
play the video now.
Oh shoot.
he told her he loves her. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, chill. What are we doing? I'm going to stay at my place, babe. No, why? Because you blaming me, so let me just get out of your hair. Listen. I stand on what I said. All I was saying is I reacted emotionally. I should have talked to Melissa. I shouldn't have just fired her on the spot like that. You said I shouldn't have listened to you. So you think I think I should just go stay in my place? That's why I have it. Because I acted on impulse. I just fired her out of like you're done. You didn't act of an impulse. Okay, what did I do? Babe,
Well, it is what it is. And so you guys get to see that. So Amber is running again, not facing reality, as we all can see there on the screen. I'm
Not
trying to
facing
look up.
accountability because it is she why Dave fire Melissa.
Mm-hmm.
It is her why Dave fire Melissa.
Yep.
And again, he said he's acting on emotion because he comes to the realization that the consequences of his action, he
I'm
sees
trying
it
to get
now.
you guys back on the screen. And I'm trying to get you guys back on the screen with me. But that part won't open up. Hold on. Let's see. Oh, there it is. All right, so there we go. I have no idea why them all give me this. Oh, there's Terian.
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Just
Yeah.
looking to
So,
see, but then giving me something totally different right now.
you know what she forgot to pack in the bag? The curling iron.
Hmm.
She was packing everything.
And him Sapar says,
And he stopped her to let her know that, okay, well, it's not going, you're not going anywhere. Okay.
hmm.
And this thing that's a little bit annoying me with her after every conversation, the sexual urge just come upon her, and that just annoys me with her.
Yeah, that too.
But I
That
get,
annoys
but
me
I
also.
guess the flesh will take you there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay,
You
so
know what
that's
I
what she
mean?
did. She used sexual. You know what? She is running away. That's
From
all I can say.
accountability. Yeah.
Yeah, she's and Amber fans. I'm sorry to say this, guys, but Amber fans are not taking. I'm sorry. I think I will totally agree with Auntie Riri. We shouldn't say Amber fans. We should say Amber extremists.
Yeah.
You know, because at the end, I need to remove that from here. I think that's why I'm getting messed up. I'm removing that from this. Oh shoot! I have no idea what happened just now. I just removed what's her name from. We just refresh the screen.
It's the screen thing.
All right. Let me, can you hear me, Charmaine?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. Let
This
me
is
respond.
Riri.
Okay. Auntie Riri, let me respond to Netta. Netta says everybody keep talking about what Anthony told her, not what he was doing. He was taking what was with Delicia. coming
Mm-hmm.
in with her perfume on him, giving Shayla, give Shayla just because money, and this the list goes on. I am not
Mm-hmm.
saying that he does these things, but remember when he's doing these things, it was all to get back at Amber.
Mhm.
That's all he was doing. Everything Anthony was doing is to get back at Amber, right? Because he felt, this is my opinion, he felt that was the only way to get her attention. That's the only way he could get her an attention.
And it goes
And
back to Coca. They're always in competition with each other.
Yeah.
they are, yes,
Yeah,
that's
they
all
always
it
is.
So
is.
anytime Amber would, you got to think about too, Netta. During this time, this was the time they were always into it about the restaurant.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And she felt like Anthony, she would say be a man and use belittling terms when she would have arguments with Shanna. And so where did he go for nurture? He goes to another woman to get nurturing. And it's like the emasculation has to stop. You know what I'm saying? It's like we never look at the words, we look at actions, but words cut just as deep as actions. It's not how you
Absolutely.
say whatever to a person, it's the tone you use, it's the word choices, not just the outright act of doing something wrong. So when she would, like say stuff to him as a man, like be a man, man up, defend me, then that's when he goes to the Delicia, oh, you the most beautiful person I ever seen. And then he goes to Shayla and gives her $5,000 because he wants to find that validation somewhere. So the way I look at it, Amber, again, the reason I say team healing too, Anthony is broken and Amber is broken. And
Yeah, they
until
both
they
They
are.
both,
are.
until God builds them
Don't
both
say it
up,
too hard.
they're going to continue to go through these cycles.
Mm-hmm.
For sure. They're definitely going to continue with these cycles.
Mm-hmm. They
And
are.
then that's why they always talk about what they say, generation curses,
Yep.
Mm.
Yep.
and those things has to be broken, right?
Yep.
So we'll see. We'll see how the writers are writing it. But
Yeah.
this is just the beginning of how Anthony, the niche, Amber and Dave relationship, it's going to model the same thing
Mm-hmm.
Anthony and Amber went through.
Yep.
That's all it's going to do, model the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
That's what I see.
That is so true. And this says the wife of a noble character, right? A woman of noble character who can find.
Never leave it,
She
man.
is worth far more than rubies. Her husband has full confidence in her and lack nothing of value. She brings in good, not all the days of her lives. So you guys need to read Proverbs 31, and we
mhm,
are talking of a virtuous woman. Amber used to be all those things when she married her husband, but at the
right.
end of the day, we have to remember that she's not a virtuous woman anymore. Right now, charm is deceptive and beauty is fleeting, but a woman who fears the Lord is to be praised. Give her the reward she has earned, and let her works bring her praises at the city gate. All right, guys. So we just have to let you guys know that as Auntie Riri telling you guys, and we here and Sharon review Terry and Charmaine, we all let you and Annette. We all letting you guys know it's for entertainment purposes, these kids. And they're actually showing us that when we watch these things, we actually goes into our emotion. It evokes human emotion. But at the same time, guys, we can't turn on each other or a commentator because we're actually giving our opinion of what a virtual person is, or we're calling a spade, or we're just reviewing what we are seeing. And remember, everybody has different opinions, different views, but we have to remember what Proverbs 31 meant and what Amber
Right.
is not that right now. So that was false what Dave was telling her last night. You know what I mean? So I need you guys to look into that and then you guys can come back and speak on it later on and we can dive into it because at the end of the day, Amber is not doing what she's supposed to do. Amber is living in sin and she has to stop listening to that nonsense Dave is telling her. Manifest manifest what she need to do. Go get her a divorce. Go tell Anthony says, look here, Anthony, I don't need your money. She's bossing up, yes, but she's also doing wrong. And her husband is doing the same thing as what Amber is doing, right? The two of them is living in sin. So
Both of them.
God has a
Yeah.
plan. God has a plan, everyone. We have to trust the process. Let's see how God's plan is for Amber and Anthony. Because I think that God has a plan is surrounding the Daltons. They need healing. Both of them need healing. Both of them are broken, guys.
Amen.
Right? So let's see what the writer does. And I hope it will be tasteful. And of course, Eklund, I know you're in your feelings. So we hope that what you call it there, that they shouldn't have showed Amber skits today. Today should have just been slowly for Shayla. But at
Hmm.
the same times, maybe as somebody said in the chat, maybe it's for views because they know if they show Amber skit, that's gonna go to 1 million views, right? So let's
Yep.
see what happens. Let's see if they're gonna drop another skit with Shayla or it's just gonna be skits dropping now. It's for Amber and Dave, Amber and Dave. You know what I mean? So guys, we
Okay.
do love you. We love the Amber character. We want healing for her. Let's see what God's plan is for her. And we also want to see what God planned for Anthony. I would love to see Anthony
That's
rise up,
number
even
and
if
three.
he's not with Amber anymore. Whoever Anthony end up with, I would love for him to have healing and don't be a simp anymore and treat the other person that he's with respect and put her first. Okay, guys? So at the
Yeah.
end of the day, let's see what how the writer does this. We don't know what they're doing. We're only gonna pick up nuggets and sometime Riri, O'Neill, me or Dante or whoever you guys watch else, we can see nuggets and we're not watching it from emotion. You know what I mean? And we can pick up the nuggets and we can speak on what we're seeing. And sometimes you pick up a nugget here, a nugget there, and you put them together. See what Riri just said to us? Maybe Shayla, and I don't think Auntie Riri is off, and I know Charmaine is not wrong either because we know how Shayla is. Shayla couldn't keep nothing to herself. She will be a person who actually have to confront you right away. But maybe when Shayla saw that, as Auntie Riri says, I am thinking that it's both of them are correct, Auntie Riri and Charmaine. Like how we know how delusional Shayla is when she saw that it already set, the stage already set for Delicia to say, oh, I'm a stylist. So in her head, she's thinking, okay, she saw what was happening, but she put it out her head and just
She
says, oh,
heard too.
it's just a stylist relationship. It's my friend. She said, nah, but today now, when she was crashing out, that was a good nugget, Auntie Riri. I have to give you applaud for that. I think because I'm here saying, why would she mention love and dreams? I was gonna ask you guys the question, but Auntie Riri did it out for us.
Sure.
Ability.
Sharon, I
Riri,
wanna,
right?
I wanna, I wanna answer somebody's question. Can
Mhm.
I answer the question?
Yeah, man, answer the
Netta
question.
says, how are we turning Anthony into the victim here? That's a question
So
that
that me
she's
just look down.
asking.
You know why not a baby like that today?
Netta, listen, baby. I'm not putting Anthony in a victim. What I'm saying is what I'm seeing now, what they're
Terry, and I think you're going out.
We
yeah,
can't hear
somebody
what you're saying, Terian.
no, somebody call me. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can
Yes.
hear you now.
Okay, sorry about that. A phone call came in. Anthony is no victim. That's not what we're saying. That's not what I am saying. He's not a victim. That's not what I'm presenting. They're presenting what we saw last night,
Mm-hmm.
what Dave's saying, that she's a virtuous woman,
Mm-hmm.
and what comes forth for
Mm-hmm.
today. That's what I'm talking on.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not saying that Anthony is a victim. No, I'm not. Both of them did what they did,
Mm-hmm.
and both of them has to be healed. I'm not saying healing doesn't come at a higher level. Healing doesn't come as a perspective of a man need it and a woman don't, or a woman need it and a man don't. Healing is healing across the
Yeah.
board, and they both need healing. As I was sitting here, it dropped in my spirit.
Mm-hmm.
This situation is just like how, if anybody here that knows God and knows the life
Nice
and
like
what he says,
Mm-hmm.
this here might not seem familiar to you or might think it's reference to you, but it dropped in my
Mm-hmm.
spirit, so I wanted to share it. You remember with Lot and Abraham, and God told Abraham, get up from this familiar place and go to a place I'm going to show you.
Mm-hmm.
And his nephew Lot decided, I'm going to go with you. But however, he was
Mm-hmm.
in his mind, what he saw was very beautiful. And he was arguing with Abraham because I wanted that. I want that piece of land. And what did Abraham do? Give
Mm-hmm.
him the choice to make that choice and take it.
Mm-hmm.
And when he took it because it was pretty, it was a messed up place. Why I say that to say this, Amber and Anthony was in a place. However, Amber saw something that looks good,
Mm-hmm.
and she went for they would say the better portion. But however, the better portion that she wanted is not going to be good.
Mm-hmm.
Anthony saw a better portion, and that better portion is not going to be good. Why? Because both of them are not in the place.
Mm-hmm.
Because everybody now is going after their emotions.
Mm-hmm.
They are not going after their a spirit led thing. Let me go by Amber now. I'm talking about Amber because Anthony is blind to spiritual things because he's not saved. But
Mm-hmm.
Amber says she's a saved woman. And when you're saved, you don't just get up and do things. We
Mm-hmm.
lean not unto our own understanding, but we acknowledge God in all his ways,
Yeah.
and he will direct the path. So that's what I'm saying. Amber
Let's see
sees
how the writer
Dave.
writes it.
Right. I'm just saying in general.
Mm-hmm.
Amber sees Dave and she feels that Dave is the better man
That's
than
true.
Anthony.
Is the worst.
Anthony sees Delicia
Delicia
and
as a
he
better
sees that
woman.
as a better woman.
Mm-hmm.
And then at the end of it, it's not going to be good. That's all I'm saying. I don't come to offend anybody, but I just draw it from a biblical point of view.
Money law is right. Oh, Auntie Riri, what you have to say?
Nothing. I'm listening to Terry Ann. Me and my mama over here. My mama's a woman of God too, and she
Yeah.
listening to you too, Terry Ann. She okay, and she was talking about Proverbs last night too,
Mm-hmm.
and about the virtuous woman or whatever.
Yeah.
And so she amen in you, Terry Ann. Continue.
It's
Sure,
it
I
it's
read
it
it.
just
Went and I read the whole thing before I went to bed, and I woke up and I read it again. And Amir says Amber used to be that when she married to Anthony, but after, when she, as Terry Ann says, she thinks that the grass is greener. In
they
other words,
they
so
both
she
think
went
that
to
the
Dave.
grass is
But
greener.
I am here saying we do not know how the writer is going to do this. God
How
has
they
got.
go spin it. Yep.
Yeah.
So that's all I'm saying, guys. So if we're giving our opinion, just like how you guys are giving your opinion in the chat, we are not saying what you're saying is not right. We are just saying here that it says God has a plan. I'm dying to see how the writers are gonna do Amber's God has a plan, how they're gonna do Anthony God has a plan. Because at the end of the day, no matter what relationship these two are in, they are not healed and they're going to take that baggage into that new relationship. Right now, they're sinning. They're both sinning. She's still legally married, regardless she have a legal separation. Anthony is married and he is fornicating just like Amber. And Dave know that Amber is a married woman, but he's telling her she's gonna be his wife. She must manifest it. What he should I tell her? Go back to your lawyer and tell your lawyer you will not, you won't fight for the thing. Just get the divorce because you're gonna have your store. You're gonna have your body butter. You're doing commercial. You're blowing up right now. So just and I'm getting your house if it's You know what I mean? So you don't need that from Anthony. Just take the 25%, what they're giving you. Then I will says yes. But he's here telling her to manifest being married, to be married to him. And he said, oh,
And
yeah, that's how it goes, baby. You're a virtuous woman. And I
you can't
says,
manifest. You can't manifest.
the devil is a liar at the end of
No.
the day. God do
And
not mess. Come on, guys. We are
I
all
said
women of
last
God. Even
night.
if you're not a woman of God, guy, we're not showing our Christianity on anybody. But it's all the storyline is going on. As Amber said on her live, Amber is going to go back to God. And when we see Amber start praying, all I know that me and you guys and Auntie Riri, Auntie Tai Tai, Terry, and all of us, Charmaine, we're all going to have our tissue ready because trust me, when Amber ready to go to God, I know
It's gonna
every
be powerful.
one of us is gonna be crying.
Yes.
Lord, all right, amen. Do
I
I
was I
amen?
was crying looking at the old videos last night when she broke. I'm telling you, Shayla crash out not go hit the audience
Yeah,
like Amber's did.
exactly.
Amber the type of actress where, and I'm not knocking Shayla's acting skills, but her and Amber on two different
Are two
levels.
different level.
Two different levels.
That's why I said when I came on the live is that I want to see what range Shayla can go to. I'm used to Shayla screaming. I'm used to all of that. I want to see what other range she can go to, guys.
But you know what? She took us there one time. You
Yes,
remember when Anthony
and Anthony breakup.
yes, and she was on. No, it was Iman broke up with her. I think
Oh
the first
yes.
time, and she was on that refrigerator. I will never forget that refrigerator scene.
Okay.
The deadness in her eyes. I don't
Mm-hmm.
know if I felt like she was going through something in real life, and
Mm.
she acted her butt out that day. But she was almost silent. She only said
Mm.
about 2 or 3 words in the beginning of that skit. She was just dead. I want to see
Mm.
that. Like
Yeah, I
that
want to
show.
see that
That
again.
was the
Even
first
when she
time I
was in
really
the
seen her
car.
range. Yep.
Even when she was in the car, I felt it.
Yep.
But when Anthony told her that Amber,
Oh, that too. Yep.
honestly,
Yep. On the
honestly, I
porch.
love how Amber acted that scene when she leaned on the wall in that red and white dress. But to all, I love stuff on the screen. I want to be able to feel it. It's
Feel
like
it.
so
Yep.
them drag it out so much that when you finally get it, that they give you something, but it's not a wow moment for me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I just watched that. So today now, honestly, I think for Shayla to get that million or a couple millions view today is gonna where and whenever they give her a karma or however they're gonna do it, Shayla has to catch them together. Trust
Yep.
me, guys. I hope that's what they're gonna do.
Yep.
Shayla have to see them together, not just lying down in the bed. Oh, Amber caught them. I want what's her name to be on top of him, kissing him. Let she see that with her own delusional eyes.
I
When
think that ring too, that ring to know he gave her that ring.
exactly.
And let's
I
go,
want
oh,
exactly. That's how I want them. That's my opinion. But I do. I hope they don't drop the ball on that because people they're building it up. They're building it up so much. So I hope Wayne is gonna do a tasteful karma for Shayla.
yep,
If he does that, because he has to crash Shayla, he crashes Amber over and over. We need to see the big boom. But
yep,
I want so for us and for Shayla to actually get it, she has to see it with her own eyes. And I think that's when we will believe her. That says yes. That time I think we will cry
yep,
because I do not want Shayla see them and are here nicely down. We want the hair to be all over the
yeah,
place. We want
yeah,
she look. You remember how they did Amber? Amber was disheveled. Come on, guys.
yep.
She didn't have on no
But
makeup
they're
or
two different,
anything.
they're two different people though.
Yeah,
You
I
gotta
know.
remember.
But
Yeah.
I want to see what range, what other range away
I
from
think
the
that's what's gonna
screen.
break her down when she see them. Cause that's why she keeps saying, that's why I say right now, she can block it out and say, I didn't see what I seen on the
Yeah,
screen. Right?
exactly.
And so, but when she
Yeah,
see them, like you say, when she see them together, that's why she keeps saying, do it to my face. Do
yeah,
it to my face. That's
that
why
is
she
what I
keeps
want her
saying
to.
that because that's gonna make it real.
And you know what, Auntie Riri, and I think she's gonna realize says when she did pull up on Iman with Sabrina, and that Delicia was the first one attacking Iman. She gonna say, "Oh yeah, that is why you were baby like say you were is woman. Even when I was at Wayne party, you were there doing. Now it makes sense. I
Yep. And
want it. I
so we're
want
on the same page
everything.
with that. Like,
Yeah. Oh my God. To
but
be
it's gonna
over
be,
to
is it gonna
millions.
be that moment of the reveal? Like if she
Hmm.
doesn't know, is it gonna be the reveal moment, or is she gonna they gonna give us the flashback either way?
Yeah, they're gonna give
Because
it
we
to
never
us.
got it. We're gonna get that flashback either way where she put it all together.
Exactly.
Yep.
And that is the time when Shayla
She
character
gotta
will,
act. She gotta act.
that
She gotta
is
bring it.
when she gonna start get the million views. She wouldn't want that would they can branch her away from Amber. She won't have to need Amber anymore because they give her
Yep.
the right and proper crush. You
Yep.
know what I mean? When she take us there. Because if they do it like that, trust me, and they start making Shayla be good after that, people will just love her. Her views they will go skyrocket,
Yep.
skyrocket. With
Just
Amber,
like Amber did. Yeah. People
that's
hate
my
it.
prediction. That's my
That's
opinion.
That's what Amber extremists don't realize.
Yeah,
Amber was just as hated as Shayla.
yeah,
People said they were not going to watch Country Wayne anymore if they allowed Amber to marry Anthony, a good man. That's what people said. But when they seen Amber crash out, when they seen Amber try, then Amber became the queen and Anthony became the villain. Y'all,
exactly.
it's gonna happen again. If Shayla played this role right, she
Yes.
can get redemption just like Amber can. I'm telling
Exactly.
y'all.
That's
I'm
what I'm
telling y'all.
saying, guys. So just hang in there with us. I know you guys don't really have me have a credible what you call it there reviewer because you guys will come and you guys will watch, but you do not hit the like button. You know what I mean? But I'm learning and I'm watching and I'm seeing because when we are watching this scene, we need to see emotions. We need to
Yep.
see, you know what I mean? So we get it, and I'm seeing it because every day I see you guys come and you guys refuse to hit the like button, but you will watch me, but you refuse to hit the like button because they think I do Sharon review is just biased and whatever. But I'm just giving an honest review. And they're teaching us life lesson in the meantime. We're watching it because people in real life, when they go through a breakup, yes, they will throw things like what what's her name? Shayla is doing. Shayla will throw things, they will do some crazy things that Shayla character going to be doing if they don't drop the ball on this character. So I'm looking forward to see the different ranges that Shayla will
Yep.
take us to.
And if you
And I'm
guys are
looking
not on an
forward to it.
iPad or a computer, it's kind of hard. I realized that with my audience, Sharon, and now
Yeah,
they've started doing it. You sometimes you have to even push the X for the chat and go push like and then just come back to the comments. And I think that's the thing. And then it's three little dots at the top.
yeah,
So there are different because some people were like, I can't find the like button. And then when I went from a different phone, I realized it's not
that's
as
easy.
easy.
Yeah,
Yeah, but if you're on your iPad, it's right there. If you're on your laptop, it's right there. But if you're on
yeah.
your phone, you kind of have to play with it a little.
Yeah, but I do appreciate you guys because I'm telling them lots of time I go into review. I didn't even know one day when I was doing the walk, right, Auntie Riri, I didn't even realize how to do likes or nothing. And it's Angela still teach me. She telling people just hit the phone and the like till will come on. And then when you start doing your little phone call or whatever, and I go on the phone, what I have to do, touch the screen and I see the thumbs up because when I go on the tap
Uh-huh.
to hit it, it doesn't work. And then I see it because I have an iPhone. And when
Yep.
I hit the screen, then another screen comes up and I just hit the like button and then I come back
That's
into
how
it and
mine
it just
is.
give me the
Yep.
thing. All right, guys. So yes, so if you guys come into anybody review, just I know you guys are here. Just remember, hit the like button. That will get me into the algorithm. I do appreciate every one of you coming, even the one them in the bushes, even the one not liking it. But eventually, I know the good Lord will send the right people,
Audience.
the
Yep.
right audience to my stuff to see. You know what I mean? So I do
Amen.
appreciate you guys coming here, and I do appreciate every single one, even if you don't hit the like button. But God will send the right person to hit the like button. So thank you guys, whoever hit the like button. Who doesn't? I still love you now.
Love you,
And
Sharon. Love you, Terry Ann.
Bye,
I see y'all
guys.
I love
Love
later.
you
you
too, Auntie
guys. See you
Riri.
guys
Okay.
later.
Bye
All
bye.
right. So
All
thank you
right.
guys. Have a
Bye.
blessed
Thank
day.
you
And then
guys.
we're
Have a
gonna
good
do
one.
our team song. I don't have a jingle yet. Somebody tell me to do the jingle. I don't have one yet, but I will try and see who is gonna make it for me. I'm not giving up on O'Neill TV. I'm asking you to make a jingle. So I will do the singing part and you just put a reggae beat on it for me. All
No,
right, so it
let me
goes.
sing Oni's
It's
song.
a wonderful
Whoa.
day in Skitlanta. It's
Let
a wonderful day in Skitlanta. Guys, please hit the like button. Please like, share, subscribe, and I will catch you guys in the next update. Have a wonderful day, Terry. I hope I see you
Bye,
later. All right.
guys. See you guys later.
All right. Bye,
Bye.
everyone. Love you guys.
All right.
Enjoy the rest of your day.